Hello YouTube and hello Lego fans, Brick here and welcome back to another Lego video. In this video I'm going to be doing a review and a placement, hopefully in Brickaminster, if we got time, of the Daily Bugle set 76178, consisting of 3,772 pieces, and as you can see it's quite an impressive build. We're going to go through a few pros and cons of the build. We're going to get the cons out of the way with first because there's not as many of those. So yeah, looking at the set, it's a beautiful looking set. I've only got a few little issues I found with it. I built him as with everything that you could see in the instructions, and that was on the box. Not really a fan of Spider-Man's car here. I think it's a bit tacky. I mean, why does Spider-Man need a car driving up the side of the building? So I'm not sure. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be keeping that. Or when I arranged it into the city, I might do, I might not, but I just think he looks a bit silly. As for the actual build itself, he looks impressive. The only few issues I really had with this build was he is quite flimsy. The structural integrity isn't really that good in the build. I mean, it's quite easy to knock the pieces off here and there, and the front is a modular, so each section comes apart, but also the fronts come off, which is quite cool that the fronts do come off, so you can see the insides without having to take it off as a modular. But I'm just wondering, was that really necessary to have fronts to come off as well as it being modular? Could it have just been one or the other? Because that in turn makes it a little bit flimsy. They're quite easy to knock off. But having said that, that's probably most of the cons I got. Oh, and yeah, the ladders at the side, the fire exits, really cool looking. But as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3 floors. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fire exits. So that doesn't really marry up. It's not really realistic in that respect. But we can ignore that because it does look cool. But practicality, it's a bit of a weird one on that. And on the inside, which you'll see in a minute when I take the sections off, they have a lift, which looks cool from the inside, but it's just a facade, which I think would have been cool if they could have made a little bit of a working lift for the money in this set. I mean, it's not a cheap set. I managed to get it before the price hikes in Lego last year, and it'd been sitting under my table for a while, ready to build it. But looking at it, it's about 300 quid now. I think they could have done a little bit with that lift a bit more, but it is aesthetically pleasing. So without further ado, let's get into the actual build. I mean, the pros of the build. I mean, scenery wise, amazing. I mean, you got so much going on here. You got so many villains and heroes. I mean, they've included so many cool characters in it. A couple of my favourites is the fact that got Blade in it. I mean, I don't know if I've never seen Blade in a set before, so that's cool. You got Daredevil down here, and I've got him fighting Sandman, which I thought was cool. Not really seen Daredevil in a set. And if you can see right at the back towards the newsstand, I've got his head poking out. You might be able to see him if I zoom in. Just behind the newsstand is a Punisher. And then you got, obviously, Carnage on top of the taxi. You got Aunt May legging it from all the battles going on. And a scene I didn't think I was really going to like, which has actually really grown on me since I built it, was the Green Goblin smashing out of the building. Now, originally I was going to just not include that and just make the whole facade look like a skyscraper, but looking at it, it does look really effective. It's a fun scene, and it does actually look like he's smashing out of the building. So I think I'm actually going to keep that. Doc Ock climbing up the side, that's cool. I love the Sandman build. I thought he was an amazing addition to it. So yeah, all in all, the front of it and all the scenes look pretty damn amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna swivel him to the back, and we'll take a look at the back of the build, and then we'll get on to looking at the interior. So, okay, so here we are on the back of the build, which has some of its own good details. So obviously not as good as the front, but let's run through. I mean, I love the back alley scene. I think that's really cool. I love the trash bins at the back, the bird sitting on the air conditioning unit. We got a black cat there. We got Miles Morales there. I can't remember what is his Spider Pig or whatever his name is. He's a bit of a daft character. I'm not sure I really like him. He was cool in the cartoon, and then we got Venom up there, and then we got J. Jameson on a billboard sign here, which that's pretty cool. And one of my favourite features of this back bit is, if you ever played the games or obviously you watch films or whatnot, Spider-Man's always, before he gets changed, whatever, hides his backpack under a bridge or in a wall somewhere. And I love that little effect here. We got lift up that spider web, and we got Spider-Man's backpack there. So obviously he flies in there, well, swings in there, puts his backpack in there, climbs up the building, and then he's in his office doing his bits and pieces in there. So yeah, and also I did like the graffiti up on the water tower. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, that's not too bad for the back. Not that you're really going to see that once it's in the city, but it's cool that the details are there. So let's get on to the front, and let's have a look at the insides of the building and see what we got there. So before I go and start showing you the insides, a quick one before that. I do love the big billboards with the news going on here and certain headlines. Massive plate, big sticker. That was awkward one to put on. Obviously, I know Lego can't print everything because obviously that costs them a lot of money. So stickers are necessary. But it would have been nice for some of them to have been printed. But yeah, that's cool. I love the newsstand. With all the headlines going on there. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm gonna pop Doc off. He's just gonna get in the way. Otherwise, take him off. Loose Spider-Man's grip there, and then what we'll do is we'll get on looking on the interior. So top floor, he just pops off like that, which is pretty cool. We got J. Jameson's office there and the secretary's office that you see in Spider-Man all the time. So yeah, he's got his trophies at the back. You got J. Jameson himself in there, looking his grumpy self. And the secretary who blatantly fancies Peter Parker, sitting at a desk there. There's a couple of cool papers with different headlines on. He's got his trophies. He's got his computer screen there, which I believe says something about firing Peter Parker on. Then we got this in the TV up there in the secretary's room. His same bulletin, what's on here about the clones. Yeah, I thought nice little detail. Love the desk builds. Love the tiling. And there you go. There's the lift, which does look aesthetically pleasing. I love the fact that they did prints on these tiles for the up and down. That's pretty cool. So yeah, let's go into the next floor where the Green Goblin is. So yeah, just lift him off, and there we go. Peter Parker. Peter Parker's little office. Got a picture of Spider-Man. I thought that was a lovely little touch. Phone is a great addition. It's cool. Peter Parker sitting at his desk, and then in the side we got all boxes of, I assume, as papers or headlines. We've got a pizza box up there. We've got Peter Parker's camera. And this, I thought, was a wonderful little build. Photocopier. He opens up like so, with a screen there. And I thought that was quite an effective build. So yeah, pretty cool. I like that one. So yeah, and let's get on to the next one. Pop him off. Now this one, this is probably one of my favourite rooms, which is obviously where they do all the printing, the typing, and the headlines and create the stories. So let's zoom in to these a bit better. They're a bit hard to see. So yeah, so we've got the editing office. Would you say? Yeah, maybe the editing office. That's it. So let's pop him down a little bit. Focus a little bit more on that. Yeah, so we got a couple of cool desks there, a load of screens. He's got his coffee, he's got his keyboards. Got another office at the back, donuts there. Got the fridge, freezer, or whatever they keep the milk and stuff in for their tea and coffee. Got the coffee machine. All in all, yeah, fabulous little build. We got some headlines, if you can see, up on the side there of the papers. And yeah, quite impressed with that. That's yeah, brilliant. So the front one, bottom one doesn't come off, so I'm going to have to do the modular system on this one. So if you bear with me, I'm going to tell you this off camera, just in case I drop it and swear. Right, okay, so here we got the ground floor. Obviously you got reception there, with a couple of the headlines there. One of my favourite builds was that little vending machine. We've got some cans in there, little slot for the money and the numbers. We got TV screen there. You've got a little gateway there, obviously with the light on to say if you can go in, if you got permission or not. And then we got the reception desk there. Some more headlines of the papers on there. So yeah, all in all, guys, oh yeah, and sorry, the fire exit there. So, and then you go in that way. Yeah. All in all, I thought this was an amazing build. A great looking set. It's probably one of my favourite sets. I keep saying that every time I build another set. Oops. I'll keep saying, oh, this one's my favourite, this one's my favourite, but this one really is probably my favourite so far. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to look at placing him in the building site there. So, the building site's finished, it's all built, this is going to be the building, and yeah. We're going to have a look at doing that. So I'll get all that ready and we'll go from there. Okay, there we go. Integrated into Brickaminster. So let me know what you think about the placement of him. Up by Avengers Tower, we have got another building going there next. Right between the Avengers Tower and the Daily Bugle. So look forward to doing that one in the next week or so. So yeah, it's starting to get a bit more populated now, guys. Move that out the way. So yeah, downtown area. Starting to get a bit of a Marvel theme on the go over here. So yeah, really pleased with that one. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Obviously, I haven't given every single little detail in the Daily Bugle. What's written on the papers, on some of the screens. I didn't really want to give all of that away because obviously you guys want to, if you're going to buy it yourself, you want a few secrets or a few surprises. And it's not fair for everybody to just give them away in their videos. It's nice to come across something yourself and think, oh wow, that's awesome. So yeah, left a bit of that for you guys when you get it. So yeah, okay, so next video will be coming soon, hopefully in the next week. Yeah, really chuffed with that. Got a skyscraper in the city. He is a big beast. One of the tallest, if not the tallest building I've got in the city so far, next to obviously my haunted house, which is second tallest. So it's just been, haunted house has just been trumped by the Bugle. Yeah, and I look forward to getting that building there, covering that bit of ply up there. So yeah, and hopefully we will be getting a couple more builds and mocks on the go shortly. Still trying to pester Mr. Brickspoke to do a KFC. It will be coming eventually. So where as and when, I'm not too sure. I've done it by now, but she's very busy at the moment. So yeah, I'll hopefully be whopping out the hospital mocks at some point as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, and share, please, guys, if you like this channel and you like the content and you want to support me, because it keeps me going, keeps me making more videos. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time in another Lego video. So happy building. I hope you have a good Easter. And I'll see you next time. As always, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Okay, guys, bye-bye.